What is up, everybody, and welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at a McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, and this is Supergirl from the latest Flash film. Now, a lot of mixed reviews on the Flash film. Personally, I actually enjoyed it. Was the film perfect? No, not even close. But for what it is, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Supergirl was a pretty cool character. We'll start by getting a closer look at packaging. We have your DC Multiverse logo up top here. We have Supergirl. We have a QC code here, which I never really looked at, and I don't know where to lead you. So if you guys have these or buy one of these, be sure to let me know in the comments below. We have a Flash symbol on top here. Supergirl to Flash going down the side. Barcode and all that juicy stuff on the bottom. Flash logo on top. And on the back, ooh, I gotta remember to breathe. On the back here, we have a picture of Supergirl from the film. Pretty cool drawing, pretty cool design. I like it. Other than that, everybody, that pretty much wraps up packaging. We'll be right back with Supergirl outside of the package to get a closer look. And let's get a closer look at accessories. So we have this clear base, which you see the DC symbol here. And it's actually a flight stand as well. So it comes with this other piece that you just kind of snap in like so, which is pretty cool, man. We also have this trading card, which is pretty cool. Same image that's on the back. And we have a quick little read up. If you guys want to read that now, pause here. And we also get a set of hands. So we have an open hand on this side. So we have an extra open hand for this side, fisted hand on this side. And we have an extra fisted hand for this side as well. So other than that, that takes care of accessories. Now, I got to be completely honest. There was a bit of hassle, bit of difficulty trying to get this one to stand up. As we can see on the bottom here, the bottom of her feet is kind of rounded off. So it's really weird trying to get this one to stand. So you're definitely going to need to use the base and the flight stand. Now, don't get me wrong. It is possible, obviously, because I did have it done. But it took a minute. So we'll start by getting a closer look at the face sculpt. The eyebrows and all that stuff are painted on nice and clear. I think they did a good job on the hair. We do have some highlights in her hair, which is good. Brings out the detail, brings out the texture in her hair. We get down to the cape. The cape is decent. It is a thicker plastic. It's still bendable. There is a design to it, almost like waving in the wind. Kind of curls over here and curls over on this side. It's not a bad cape. Really, really narrow on the top, though. It's kind of rounded off. So, on the fence about the cape, it's okay. And at the same time, I kind of like it. So, yeah. On the fence about that one. Not sure what else to say about it. We do have a lot of texture in the suit going down through, though. The paint application on this one is decent. What is painted decent. Not a whole lot of paint on it anyways. Just a bit of paint up here. A bit of paint on her face. This here is just red plastic. And most of the suit is blue. We get down to the symbol. The symbol is painted nicely. Like I said, a lot of texturing in this suit. We do have that McFarlane diaper, which is a bit overwhelming on this one. I gotta say, not a fan of that. I think they could have done a better job on that. I get why they're doing it, but yeah, like I said, not a fan. It does kind of take away in the overall appearance. You see that texturing going all the way down through. We have a little design around her knees, which is kind of cool. Got a design on the bottom of the boot as well. But overall, man, it's a nice looking figure. I can't really crap on it too much. The head sculpt is decent. Doesn't really resemble the actress. It's not McFarlane's best head sculpt ever. But at the same time, I don't think it's their worst head sculpt either. She does have some abs showing through there too, which is a pretty cool detail. I like it. So overall, a nice looking Supergirl figure. Alright guys, you know the routine. We had a closer look. Let's go over articulation. So for her head, it goes back this far, forward this far. You do get some side-to-side full rotation all the way around. Her arm comes up this far, tad bit restricted. There is a butterfly joint which goes back and forth. This one is a little bit loose, but you get a little bit of range of motion out of that. Obviously, it goes all the way around, rotation at the base. There's a bicep swivel which goes all the way around. And you do have double jointed pinned elbows, which you get a fantastic range of motion out of those. And as for the wrist, we have this ratchet joint, which we get on almost all of our McFarlanes, actually. It's only a select few that I haven't seen it. And we have this double ball joint here. A ball joint on top that goes back this far, forward this far. Do get some side to side, and you get full rotation. And we have another ball joint here, which goes from side to side, forward this far, back this far. So two of the joints combined goes all the way back, all the way forward. Great ab crunch there. Goes over to the side this far and over to the side this far. So awesome range of motion. For our legs, comes out to a complete split. Fantastic. goes forward this far. The diaper restricts articulation a little bit, but you can still get a pretty awesome high kick. Goes back this far, which is pretty average. You can't get a full rotation all the way around. The diaper does bunch up, but it is possible to get that full range of motion. And we have double jointed pin knees, which you get an awesome range of motion out of that as well. So for our feet, it goes all the way around, goes back this far, forward this far. You get a full rotation there as well. And you have a toe hinge. Overall, I gotta say, man, this one really does have good articulation. The only place that's limited, obviously this is a flying character. So I feel that her head should go back a little bit further for when she's flying. Should be able to see where she's going. But yeah, other than that, that's the only thing articulation-wise that I think they could have improved upon. Actually, if you want to switch out the hands, these just kind of pop off really easily. I'm just going to put another fist on this one. And that just kind of pops on like so. Not too bad. And if you want to put her on a flight stand, this one just opens up. These flight stands are okay. They're a little bit flimsy, obviously, but I mean, you can't really complain. You're getting a flight stand with your figure, or you can just use it as a base, whatever you want. So overall, yeah, it's pretty good, man. I'm not going to complain about it at all. It does the job, does what it's supposed to do. Bit wobbly, but still pretty cool. Now, obviously, you can mess around with this one and get this one in some cool poses and stuff like that. Put her in a flying pose, I guess. I'm not good at posing. Give her a little pivot there. Like so, or you can even do it this way too. Whatever way you guys want to do it. I'll leave it up to you to come up with some awesome poses. That's pretty much going to wrap up our unboxing and figure review for Supergirl from the latest Flash film. So out of 10, I am going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. The articulation is fantastic on this one. The head sculpt itself is nice. The paint on the head sculpt is nice as well. The hair, I love the highlights and all that stuff in the hair. Decent sculpt on the hair as well. But the likeness is not 100% there. It's close. It's okay. It does resemble the actress a little bit, but it's far from perfect. The suit itself, though, is a nice looking suit. I love the overall appearance of the suit. The sculpt is nice. Lots of texturing into the suit. And like I said, the paint application is a little bit messy. We do see a little bit of blue showing through in a few places. And the cape, still on the fence with the cape. I'm not 100% sold on the cape at all. Let me know what you guys think of the cape. I think the cape is probably the weakest point or the weakest thing for this figure overall. Everything else is done nicely. So as always, my friends, let me know what you think of this figure. Let me know what you think of this review. And let me know what you think of our score of 8.5 out of 10. If you liked the review, don't forget, hit that like button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. As always, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this review. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting. Stay safe. Go buy some toys.